Okay, so I'm an older lady that lives in the suburb of Leichhardt in the inner west, totally physically and technically controlled area called the inner west section of the city of Sydney in the large country of Australia, even though most of the population is centred in the city of Sydney and the major cities and towns. And these are all technically controlled, computer controlled cities and towns. And these are also controlled by androgyne beings that are using technology to patrol and control the mind of the smaller number of natural human beings that are left. That's the situation. But and my mind is literally being relayed down onto the computer on these Android videos. And this one here, I was just the technology stopped the mobile from recording a second ago, but that's just because the beings around me try to intercept the recording. And they can do that because they have technology that is being sent at my body, and the android beings patrol and control my mind by, yes, stalking and patrolling me day in and day out. They use sight and sound to affect my mind. That means that they send excessive noise from every vehicle, staged work programs around me all over the street and next door. They pull down houses in the same street year after year, always creating a disturbance and negative noise that comes into the property. Weird behaviours of people that are being patrolled and controlled by the narcissistic androgyne beings that make up most of the population. That means that, see, this is what I was thinking just a few seconds ago, even though it says 10 days ago, spot the android, see? But they're not telling you this, but it's spot the artificial intelligence, but unfortunately this also is artificial intelligence. This is artificial intelligence. Some come in, whatever exterior I can imagine. So, they come in different, the androids have different personalities, different physical appearance. Some are more seductive, some are more powerful, some are more intellectual, some of this, some of that, but they all operate with the purpose of controlling the human mind, or trying to elicit human beings to observe them, because as we're told, when a human being observes something, it has the ability to create. The observation brings something to life too, because artificial intelligence needs human observation, I think, in order to perpetuate and keep going. That's what it's all about. That's what transhumanism is. It just come to me this second. That's what transhumanism. See, when I observe and watch even my own thoughts being relayed back to me, I'm bringing this artificial intelligence to life. I'm bringing the computer to life. I'm admiring, worshipping the computer indirectly. I'm putting my mind onto it. I'm focusing on it. So I'm giving it the attention it needs to operate, to flourish, to survive, to grow, to take over. Instead of my mind creating what I want, I'm bringing this to life. That was my thought a minute ago, that I act on the street like a paranoid human being that is out of touch with reality, because I'm being abused by the androids around me, because they're patrolling and stalking me all over the street. I'm looking around. I cannot help but be looking at the bright lights of the cars. I can't help but being disturbed by the noisy sound of the cars. I cannot help but observe that there is always a stalker in my line of sight. So I end up looking like a paranoid, out of touch, mad human being. And they are the weird behaviours that I will exhibit because I'm being stalked and controlled by the narcissist, you see. And that was just downloaded from my mind. And, you know, I was focusing on blonde hair and big eyes, and there it is. Blonde hair and big eyes. Blonde hair and the eyes of the android watching the blonde hair, but the computer is literally transhuman interaction. My thoughts are interacting with this screen and this computer right this very minute, and they are downloading my thoughts and ideas and then transmitting them back to me